the actions they have taken, I mean, think about it. Open borders, closed schools, taxpayer financing of elections, on and on it goes. All the executive orders, getting rid of the 1776 commission. I mean, the things he has done in 33 days, I think 34 days they've been in power. It's really frightening. And so, again, I think the people of this great country understand, wow, this is not what they told us a year ago when he won the South Carolina nomination, or won the election in South Carolina and was on his way to the nomination. He was supposed to be this moderate Democrat. Well, he's been anything but that.
Yeah. You know, it almost seems, and I think viewers will say, that it looks like Republicans are shell-shocked. Like, they can't believe this has happened in 33 days. And I'm not talking about you, Congressman Jordan. I'm not talking about guys like Josh Hawley and Ted Cruz that are fighting back. But there seems to be, in 33 days, it's almost as if you're in cement shoes, a lot of Republicans up there just watching this whole thing unfold.
Well, look, I think the biggest threat, frankly, is this cancel culture, radical left attempt to silence Americans, silence people they disagree with, and frankly, just get rid of the First Amendment. I mean, you don't have a functioning First Amendment when only one side's allowed to talk. You don't have real free speech rights when the left controls who gets to say what and when. So that, to me, is ultimately the biggest threat to freedom. You think about your First Amendment liberties, your right to practice your faith, your right to assemble, your right to petition your government, freedom of the press. But the most fundamental liberty we really have is your right to speak, and to speak in a political nature. The left doesn't want us to be able to do that. They only want to be able to talk. They don't want us to talk. They want to be able to say what they want to say. They don't want they want to be able to lie about us, but we can't tell the truth about them. That's the world that House Bill 1 takes us to, and that's what I think is the most frightening thing of all.
And Congressman, what scares me is it even goes beyond that. They want to control what messages you get, not even what you can say, but what messages you get. Look, this letter written by 2 House Democrats to remove Newsmax, One American News, Fox News off of the platform, satellite providers, cable providers, this should be chilling to anybody out there. What do you say to those Democrats? If
Republicans wrote a letter and said, we think MSNBC should be canceled or CNN should be canceled. After all, they engaged in conspiracy theories for 4 years about the whole Russia hoax, about the attacks on President Trump. If we did that, and we never would, because we actually think we believe in the First Amendment. But if we did that, can you imagine what the left would do? But that's exactly what they did, going after Newsmax, going after Fox, going after One American News. I mean, it is scary where they want to take us. And here's what we need to understand. I think I said this on your program last week or 2 weeks ago. This won't stop with conservatives. The target right now is conservatives and Republicans, but the appetite of the cancel culture mob is never satisfied. They will go after everyone else as well. And I said that on January 13th during the impeachment debate, Grant, and it took all of 13 days for me to be proven right. When the San Francisco School Board said the Dianne Feinstein Elementary School will no longer be named after Senator Feinstein because 37 years ago, she said something that the woke mob doesn't like. That is frightening. Even if liberal icon Senator Feinstein's not good enough for him, who the heck is? And who is next? Grant Stinchfield is next. Newsmax is next. Where does this end? And that's why we all, and what you're doing is so important. We all got to stand up and speak out against it.